Episode 97, and I'm here at Monkbretton Priory in Barnsley. If anyone's been around from the very beginning, you'll probably remember that this is where it all started. My first ride, in fact probably the first 20 rides that I did all started from here. It's nice to be back, but there's a reason why I'm starting from here. For the last week I've been pretty much out of action completely. I've done no exercise, I've done no work, I've done nothing. I've been just completely off the radar. I've talked about it a lot, but if you remember back to maybe episode 41, 42, something like that, I fell off my bike. Half 11. Shitting out. I was one-handed thinking that I was cool, and I fell off, and it really sucked at the time. But after that, I ended up going to the doctors because the pain in my chest didn't seem to go away after about 6-7 weeks. I went to the doctors and I was like, this pain in my chest is just never going. It's constant, and it doesn't feel like, you know, I can touch my ribs and stuff. It's not too bad, but it seems like it's really far up here. And they basically say, oh, you've got costochondritis, and it's like an inflammation around the joints of your ribs and your esophagus or whatever. All this stuff around here, basically. It's not fun, but it's been in and out of whether it really hurts or whether it's just completely manageable and you just get on with it. Ibuprofen, it can be fine. And if you watched the last episode from last week, I had a little slip, and although in the moment it didn't feel like anything, and it was genuinely just a slide onto the banking that was at the side of me, I had no pain at all in the moment, but it's the only thing that I can think of that's kicked it all off again. By Monday evening, I were in proper pain, and I'd got up to bed and I couldn't do anything. I couldn't get in or out of bed. It was 10 times worse than it's ever been, even when I first fell off the bike. So any like touching or out of that part of the chest, it's like if I move left or right, any kind of pain in my ribs, it's now spread to my back. It's just 10 times worse than it's ever been. And I basically, Monday and Tuesday, I got next to no sleep. This is not me doing violin and stuff. It's just maybe when I did that first crash back in the day, I should have rested up a little bit. This is ironic because it's been a week since I fell off, and although I've had the week off and I've really rested, I don't know whether it's because I'm on these really good anti-inflammatories and painkillers, but I feel a lot better today. It's not been mega easy, but it's, you know, we're getting there. So the plan is I'm starting from here because I'm worried about start biking for too long, getting too far from home and having to work my way back. So yeah, we'll start here. I'm going to go just a steady Transpennine Trail route, keep it as flat as possible, and I'm just going to natter away, and hopefully there'll be some nice scenes along the way. Nothing that you've not seen if you've been here before. It's just TPT. So one thing I do have, which I'm quite excited to do and test, is the new DJI Neo 2. I bought it second hand. I thought, yeah, whatever, give it a go. But when I actually signed it all up on onto my account and stuff, it said that the battery cycle was 0, and the actual drone, even when you reset it, it still keeps the battery count and stuff logged like permanently. It's all 0. So whoever's bought it and sent it back has just never used it. So it's a brand new drone, and I got like £100 less than what it was retailed. So nice. We're looking forward to giving that a go. All right, I'll shut up moaning now and we'll get off. Yeah, every time I see this gate, I always think back to the very first scene of the very first episode. I'm like, hey, Trails of Life, episode 1. And then the brakes start squeaking. I'm just like, this is awful. I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to bikes or fixing them and looking after them. Still, almost a year later, and I still don't know what I'm doing. Oh dear. But what I do know what I'm doing today is keeping it very flat, keeping it very steady. So if you're in for a epic downhill foresty adventure, then you might want to skip this one. It's going to be moaning a bit and plodding on in the sunshine. I am going to make my way over to Manvers Lake. I'll have a little bit of a fly around there, I think, as long as there's not too many people being weird. And then I'm going to head over to go and see Phil A. So we're going to go and talk about our 100th episode special, which is in You know, what was this? 97, 98, 900. 3 episodes time. So yeah, 2 weeks today. No, not 2 weeks today. I don't know, next weekend for your guys, shut up. Yeah, it should be interesting, hopefully. So the plan is take it real steady, rest myself for another week, and then next weekend me and Philly are gonna go on a bit of adventure for my 100th episode special. And it should be a good one. Hopefully I'm gonna make like an hour-long special. Trails of Life, the movie. And I'll see what happens. So yeah, essentially I've spent a week feeling sorry for myself, a week getting behind at work, a week doing no exercise and really feeling the slobbery sluggishness of it, considering I've been trying to do this 100 miles for March thing for Young Lives versus Cancer, which I've done the 100 miles now, that was last episode, so every mile after that is a £1 donation that I'm going to chuck in. So if you haven't already, feel free to just click that little cheeky button below and drop him a £1 coin, that'll do. That'll help, every little does. So I'm quite nervous about this one. I know I shouldn't be because it's just, you know, it's just the same as always, but I'm nervous because for some reason the path between McDonald's and like Elsica, no words come out of my mouth because I've just got nothing to talk about. It just drains all feeling and thought. So hopefully, hopefully we can plod along and yeah, steady away. I don't know. Yes, it's not been the best week, but I just need some air, man. I need some air and I need some exercise. I'm feeling proper overwhelmed with just shite. Everything's just shite at the minute, so yeah, let's go have a breather. I know it's quite ironic because all I've done is talk about how probably the main reason that I'm so knackered now is because I got straight back on my bike after falling off. I didn't give my body time to heal because I was so obsessed with getting these 2 episodes in a week for a full year. Just so I had some like concrete metrics just to look at after 12 months and see what happens. But yeah, maybe that were a mistake. And it's funny that I'm back out now, even though I've just had a minor slip and I still feel a bit crappy, but it's even worse now because I'm only 3 episodes away from the 100, so I find it even harder to, you know, to leave it alone and have some time off and come back and blah, blah, blah. Also, one thing I've not thought about, at the bottom of every episode it says new episode every Wednesday and Saturday. I didn't think that through, did I? Not that anybody really cares, but I do like the fact that if I put it there, I should at least be consistent. Because I keep umming and ahhing about, instead of doing 2 episodes a week, doing one better quality, longer ride. Somewhere that I've got like a dedicated day to drive to or whatever. I don't know. So yeah, I'm going to be sensible. I'm not even going to go up this little bump here. I'm going to be very careful and just stick to the flats. And I'm going to assess my body tonight and tomorrow and see if I'm any worse or if I'm exactly the same. Hey up. Yeah. I'm going to start a Facebook group, the E-Mountain Bike Nodders Association. EMA, not ENA. EMA is what we used to get in college, education maintenance allowance. You got a little bit of money every week. God, imagine that if kids nowadays are 50 quid a week or whatever I used to get to do what they want with. This country's gone to dogs. Oh dear. It's funny. It's not funny though, is it? Right, yeah, so the E-Mountain Bike Nodders Association. Or would it be eMTB NA? Hi, I'm a member of the eMTB NA. Or would it be Nodders and Wavers Association? eMTB NAWA. NTB NAWA. There we go. I'm going to be the founding member of the eMTB NAWA. Oh, you think I'm joking? I'm going to do it. eMTBNAWA.org.uk. Alright? And there'll be one requirement upon entry. Do you wave and or nod at fellow e-mountain bike riders? Yes or no? That's it. Kind of the same way like Land Rover riders and Mini Cooper, well, the old-fashioned classic Mini Cooper riders, they'll wave at each other like they've known each other forever. You've got a similar hobby and I find it so cool. Like, oh yep, they've got the same as me, they must be cool, I'll wave to them. There could be absolute arseholes in real life behind closed doors, but oh, they've got the same thing, so they must be all right. You know what? In fact, yeah, I'll go back to that the time at Hard Rock when that guy was being a knobhead about me riding my bike at the time. Riding my Carrera. I think you need to spend a bit more money, mate. I think you need to I've calmed down now, sorry. So the plan, I'm going on here and it's straight and it's straight and it's straight for ages. I'm going to go to Manvers Lake, I'm going to go and see Phil, I'm going to turn back around and I'm going to come along that way and I'm going to finish off over at the Boatman's Rest, or maybe the Red Lions. There's two pubs over there. Red Lions just opened back up after the old owners folded or whatever they did. I think it was the same owners as the Ash. I don't really know the ins and outs of it. And you guys won't care because you're not from here. So it doesn't really matter, but it matters to me. Use it or lose it. Is that what they keep saying about pubs? Use them or lose them. And we're losing them faster than we've ever have lost them before. So, here's a question. So I've put my entire channel around being a biking channel. Obviously I'm going to be doing some walks and stuff in a bit, so trails are walks of life. But so near me there's an electric quad company. Well, they do all sorts of outdoor stuff like shooting, axe throwing and whatever, but they do electric quads and I've never rode one. And I'm right into my quads, so I'm thinking when I'm a bit better and my ribs are all healed up, I'll do. I'm going to go through and maybe do an episode on electric quads. Well, an electric quad on my own. The guy that runs it, I've never met him, but he seems sound. He runs all sorts of like charity work and stuff for blokes and whatnot. So it just seems like a really nice place right up my street. So I'm going to go through. I've got my dad's old rifle, so I might take that and have a little pew pew. Obviously not do any of that on camera, but just for a bit of an outdoor trail. Put my camera on here. I'll put one on handlebars. I'll have a drone flying around with me. I'll have a 360 cam up my ass, you know, all these different things that people. I keep thinking of this short that I saw. One of the guys posted it in mountain biking channel. And it was like biking in 2016, and it's just the guy sets off and enjoys himself. And it's like biking in 2026, and he's got like 18 camera attachments and 10 drones and all this stuff. Right, funny. Look, this puddle, the notorious One-Well puddle, almost dried up. That's when you know it's actually summer, even though it's literally just gone to spring or whatever. But you know what I mean. It's getting there. The better weather is around the corner. Hey, here's the thing. I've complained all winter about how I can't wait for summer. One of the worst things in summer that I complain about every single year is birds and how noisy they are. Song thrushes, blackbirds. Every morning. Get out. Get in bin. I've had enough. So yeah, that started already. 4:45 every morning. So I can't wait for clocks to go forward in a couple of weeks. So at least it'd be 5:45. A little bit of extra sleep. Ugh. Right, moans per minute. We're already on a roll, so let's keep on with it. Always wanted to try this. Let's see how unflattering of a camera angle this is. But not that anyone would ever want to look at me. I've got nothing to offer. Like even the boring straight TPT in front of me is, it's the TPT. It's just, I don't know. Anyway, I thought I'd just document that I've actually got a smile on my face for the first time in 7 days or whatever. You know what? That's not true. I've just played a game last night and this morning finished it off. It's only a really short one, but it's called Thank Goodness You're Here, and it's by a small like indie game development studio based in Barnsley, and yeah, it's funny. It's set in a place called Barnsworth.
Blooming heck, you've really set him off now, haven't you?
Well, what? It is big.
Well, you didn't have to say it like that.
Shouldn't be so soft about it. I've got a big tour. They don't see me chucking bananas.
And just the humour and the animation and the style of it all is just absolutely hilarious. So me and Jess had quite a good laugh at that. So that did actually make me smile quite a lot. Lots of little references to good old Tarn. So yeah, well done to them guys. Awesome achievement. Right, Mambers Lake. It's March and I'm in t-shirt and shorts. Absolutely lovely. I'm not going to go mad at my house today. I really don't want to overdo it. I'm feeling pretty good though, to be fair. My legs are actually absolutely, you know, bursting just to get going and really go for it, but just nervous. Nervous because any one little decision could be the difference between having to take, you know, a few weeks or months or who knows off, and after all this waiting for a bit of sunshine, and it's just typical it's happening now. It's just not funny. Well, that guy's not joining the eMTB NAWA. It's fine. Each to their own. Each to their own. It's the same when driving. There's people like when you let them through and they just go as if like, oh well, I'm a person, I'm going ha ha ha. But if you wave and whatever, it's just adds a little bit of niceness to people's day. It's not hard, is it? It's not asking too much. Get on with it. Rip. You see, if my body is no better by next weekend for the 100th episode, then I think I'm gonna have to change my plans. I've got an idea. I've got pretty much a plan beginning to end of what to do for the 100th special, and I'm gonna be absolutely wounded if I'm in pain after this. We shall see. We shall see. Yeah, I'm just gonna go slow because I can't be arsed getting sludged up. Oh, never mind. No choice in the matter. What's point in mudguards if they do absolutely note? Absolutely note. Oh. It proper boils my piss, honestly. Get out. Hey, I'm gonna go this way. Dear. Right, Mambers Lake. Very nice. Always better with a bit of sun. You know what, of all these years of me coming around this area, I've never actually sat on them rocks where them lads are. I don't know why, I was just seem to skip that middle island out. Maybe it's because there's not actually a destination, it's just in and back out, don't know. Anyway, I'll try that when I do the old walks of life around this place. Oh. What, shall I go have a quick look, see what's there? I probably have been there, to be fair, I'm just not remembering it right well. I have it in mind that there's like a circle bit of paving or something. Is it a sundial? Don't know, can't remember. I hope. It's like some Skyrim. It's a circular thing. I did kind of ish remember. That was pretty fun. I weren't recording on my camera for some reason, so my narrative is not going to be usable, but still decent. Right, it's a steady little bit of road now. A couple of bypasses and whatever, just to make my way over to where Phil is. Hopefully meet him if he even comes out. Yeah, I admit this is not going to be the most adventurous of episodes. It's mainly to get me out, to test my pain levels, to test me, well, to get some oxygen, because I'm sick of being at home. Well, no, I'm not. It's, I don't even know what's up with me. There's something up. So, biking seems to fix everything. So let's do it. Bikes that work, that is. Bag of shite. Surely it's not normal to have to realign your derailleur like every week. It's absolutely pissing me off. There's like 3 gears that I can use. First, second, and 8th and 12th or whatever it is. All others just go click, 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 click. Piss off. Anyway, back to a moment of zen and happiness. You know what, all cars now are a bit crap, but the fact that the council around here has gone to the effort to make these off-road, well, they're off the road, but they're still mini bike roads. I find it brilliant. Look at this. Why? Switches that side to that side. What purpose? Please tell me. Anyway, I just find it really good that they've done this, so Rotherham Council, well done. I think I remember this from when I came back from Rother Valley Country Park that time. I think that took me this way. A 50 miler. I've just gone back and renamed all my old episodes. Basically, I've just took the Trail Talks POV vlog text out of every episode and just keep it straight to the point of what it is, and then just episode number. I don't think it really matters what I've done. I don't know. People will watch it or they won't. Yeah. What's this? Gilbert and Ellis Islands. 45609. This stone commemorates the Wath railway crash of 18th of May 1948, when 8 people died and 55 were injured. It also serves as a tribute to those who assisted in the rescue. Man. I had no idea. Genuinely had no idea. Now I do. 1948. Man, it's crazy. I'm gonna look a bit of that up when I get home. In fact, my guts tell me that I'm going to be sat here for 20 minutes waiting for Phil, so I'll do a little bit of Googling now.
Another major accident shocks a country which has always believed its railways the safest in the world. 8 lives were lost and 60 people injured when a London to Bradford express overturned down a 30-foot embankment near Wath-on-Dearne. The first to release the passengers trapped in the dangerously poised coaches were the miners from a nearby colliery, Manvers Main. The cause of the disaster is as yet unknown, though subsidence of the embankment is suspected.
That were nice. Phil brought me out some water, bless him. And I can happily confirm that the 100th episode special is going ahead. Whether it's going to be what I want to do is, you know, it still remains to be seen, because I might not be fit enough, well enough, and all these other things, but if I am, then yeah, can't wait for that. So it's about 45 minutes from here to Boatman's Rest, where I'm meeting my lovely missus. Bridleway, can I get on this way? I'm assuming I can. Little, an errand? Yeah, it is an errand. It's a really white, like really pale one. Nice. You know what? This is really nice. I need to double check my Strava route when I get home. I've never been down here. And it doesn't pop up on Strava, I don't think, but it did on Google Maps, so yes, very nice. Oh, why is it every time I say something's cool, I get sludged in the face? Now a massive web of doom in my mouth. Sick. That's what you get for enjoying yourself, Josh. We're supposed to be sticking to a path that I know, so there's no unexpected bumps or hills or anything risky. But with it being a bridleway, I'm assuming it's all flat and that for horses and whatnot. I don't know. Hey, what I do like about this drone is I can use the force to control it. Put my hand up and I can go, whee, look at this. Hello. You're now behind me? Right. You stay there, look. Oh, I'm now a Jedi. This is nice. Let's see how fast it is. It's not bad, to be fair. I'll try to prop it downhill at some point soon. This is nice, just a little bit of off-road. Not super over the top, just nice. Oh yeah, shite. Yep. Oh, uh-oh. Sorry. Sure beats walking. Ah, nice. Alright, no worries. Oh, cheers, pal. No. Right, I'm putting my camera on my bike for a little bit instead of on my head. Give myself a bit of freedom from the heavy-fronted helmet. Right, so I'm coming up towards the end of my ride now anyway, so yeah, my body seems to be intact. It's not hurting as much as I thought it would do. Yeah, it's been a decent ride. Obviously, it's all stuff I've seen before, and if you've been watching from, you know, even in the last like 10 episodes, you've probably seen all this before, so it's fine. It's just about getting out and doing the things that, you know, keep my head above water, I suppose. Hopefully, it influences or, you know, encourages you to get outside if you can. Do whatever form of exercise floats your boat, be it e-bike, normal bike, scootering, walking, I don't know. The list goes on. Thank you for your time as always. I'll keep going and hopefully I'll have a good 100th episode around the corner. So yeah, have a brilliant week. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Take care, everybody. Bye.